Quietly now. Wind strider. Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
Teamwork is tricky.
Quietly now. Take it easy.
Let's light it.
That thing over there looks super intimidating. You sure it's not gonna fall off?
Don't worry. Our tribe works closely with stone. That's one of our symbols, actually. It's not going anywhere, I promise you. Many of our tribespeople love music and dance. They have an amazing sense of rhythm. In the past, Outlanders have come here just to study our culture and exchange views. My parents wanted me to learn dance, but I wanted to become a warrior instead. Hey, it's Io! Come on, over here! Allow me to introduce you. This is Io, my Saurian companion. He's saying
Saurian?
Of course. That one is not only an Outlanders always seem to think of Io as my pet. Io and I go on adventures together, but the children of Echoes have the closest ties to the Tepet. All Saurians have their own personalities. You see? Io agrees with me. Oh, no way! You have a Saurian companion too! Oh, what a sweet little thing! Alright, you two go have fun. No mischief, okay? And you better... This is the most cherished and most sacred item in our tribe. It symbolizes the Wyab that protects us and grants us blessings.
Wyab? Is that a god of some sort?
Sort of. We believe the Wyab dwell beneath the earth, while the Pyro are... We hold regular gatherings here, actually. The Wyab know the past and can foresee the future. Isn't that extraordinary?
Huh. Kachina, what are you doing here?
Chief! Oh, let me introduce you. This is Pakal. Chief, these two...
Kachina is... I don't know how you...
Whoa!
A feeling isn't going to satisfy...
How about...
The people who belong to the adventure... You're the Paimon
is...
Wait.
You haven't heard?
Nope.
Learn well from him.
Really? To earn that kind of praise from the chief.
Apologies for...
Oh, don't worry.
Well, Kachina's still young, so... As for you, Kachina, isn't registration about...
Don't worry, Chief. I may not be much...
Kachina's trying not to worry.
I see. Well,
Let me think.
Oh, right.
well... You can think of an...
For example, by the time he fought in his last one, he was already over 60 years old. Even though he wasn't quite where he used to be physically speaking.
Ancient names allow us to preserve the stories of the past, but they're also much more than that. Think of an ancient name almost like... And do you have your stone on you, Kachina?
Of course. Here, take a look.
Whoa. That black stone looks so mysterious.
The Wyab decide who is as time passes ancient in turn.
Just like me, but if I didn't know the stories of all the
Then you're saying...
None at all. And that is precisely how it exercises its unique value.
Think of it this way. If you...
Oh, Paimon!
Someone had this. Our forebears carved miracles into obsidian rock. Yet future bearers looked upon them and saw strength. The miracles of the... So there's no rush, Kachina. Many people struggle to understand the why. As long as you never stop...
Thank you, Chief. Well, it's getting... Oh, right. I'm not sure what...
Is that where the pilgrimage...
Yup. And outside of competition, of course.
Sounds like a plan then. Let's go!
Well,
Oui, et toi?
if the traveler and Paimon are with...
All right, we're up. I got so carried away just now. Luckily, that's not the case. Or...
You sure it's okay you didn't tell the chief?
Chief Pakal's a really nice guy. If he knew
Tu joues à Genshin aussi? T'es AR combien?
join me. But he's not as young as he used to be. And he's got some old injuries that still bother him. He's not cut out for any more attempts. He'll find out what really happened when he sees me compete.
Yeah. Your teammates left you high and dry and you made sure they didn't feel guilty about
Tu joues à
it.
Genshin?
It's not
T'es à
my
R2?
fault, really.
Niveau 2.
The pilgrimage is extremely important to the people of Natlan.
T'es un débutant en fait alors. Ça te plaît comme jeu?
About the heroes of the past, not out of a selfish desire for... Anyway, don't worry about it for now. It'll also be a... Alright, time to leave our settlement.
Ah, d'accord. Bah, c'est cool si ça te plaît. T'as déjà des persos rares ou pas?
The statue is so pretty. Is that what the Pyro Archon is like?
You betcha. Beautiful, effortlessly
T'as cela de la bannière?
absolutely awesome.
It didn't work when you tried earlier either.
Huh? You can get elemental power from the...
This would have been such a... It's so weird that it's not...
Aw, I would have liked...
Sorry, Kachina. We got...
No, it's a... That's something only vision bearers can use. Could you show me?
Take it away!
Le nouveau avec le requin? Ou Kazuha? Kazuha est très bon.
Wow, different elemental powers, wielded by a single person. I've never even heard of some. Let me give it a try. Nope. Still. Anyway, I was right. You really.
Just wait until you hear about our previous adventures. Whoa! What's that?
D'accord. Donc tu connais pas encore la nouvelle région, alors t'es encore loin, hein, donc tu dois être au début. Tu dois être à Mondstadt, avec le dragon.
Oh, that's a cuckoo soar.
Right? It's been ages since that day we first...
Oh, before I forget, they look like shiny little gems, don't they? Don't be fooled, though. I always bring a few.
Woo! Paimon loves...
My pleasure, my...
All right, let's finish this.
follow the wind.
We've come a long way. How does a break sound?
Great idea! All this like,
Oh, are you all?
whoa, you're
I just like bringing. They only come in. Huh? Is everything okay, traveler?
Yeah, that was so weird.
Actually, you know what?
Different hat?
Well, I heard.
And...
Not at all.
Huh? A human? You find it hard to believe.
So that's not.
Well, based on what we've seen, that's not you.
Pretty sure the pirate. I do know this. The statue of this. Oh, I should also mention the pilgrim.
So the contest is all about how strong you are.
That's right. We believe performance in battle is the most comprehensive.
Merci pour l'abonnement, c'est gentil.
Archon. Plus, when someone emerges victorious, our current Archon achieved an over. Don't just take my word for it, though. Even the but it's just as Chief Pakal said.
Okay, Paimon's gonna ignore the whole human. If we think back to what happened in Egypt.
I wouldn't worry about it. our
Yeah, you're right.
it'll all work out.
Alright, Paimon's.
Oh, we call this a phlogiston chislet. Sorry to disappoint, but only people from Natlan can use that power. Wait! You can use it too? How? That? What?
Wait, look behind you. Something's coming. What do we do? Is something after us? Should we get ready to fight?
We're fine. This here is Toto. Hiya, Toto. It's me, Kachina. Well, aren't we looking...
Oh!
That's right. There's quite a few of them around here, and he's always hanging around these parts. That's an invitation. He's offering us a ride.
Paimon's not so oh, good point. You guys... Wow, the sightseeing is even better.
The higher the vantage...
Are you and Toto close, Kachina?
Yep. When I was little, my parents and I went to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame to buy a bunch of different fruits. Toto wasn't even half his current size back then, but I still burst into tears when I saw him approach. I was afraid he was going to eat all the berries and sunsettias and leave none left for me. In the end, though, he didn't eat a single one, and even chased off a few other saurians looking to snatch a few for themselves. After that, he used his big head to help get our cart right side up again. I've been bringing him fruit ever since. Oh, and I was the one that named him Toto, actually. With the sheer amount of food he can eat, he pretty much grew like a weed. Before I knew it, he was already this big. Oh, look over there! That's our destination! The Stadium of the Sacred Flame. You can let us off here, Toto. Thanks for the lip. It's an easy walk from here, so I say we head the rest of the way on foot. It'd be quite the...
That's true, especially...
Time to go.
Moi, je joue depuis le tout début. J'avais fait une pause et j'ai repris quand Inazuma est ressorti. Et depuis, je joue. Il est où le stade? Là-bas, et le TP il est là-haut apparemment. Ça, c'est trop bien avec Azua. Là t'attends, là tu restes appuyé, et là tu t'envoles. T'as 3 Ah, spectateurs? Ouais. Ouais, je suis pas trop connu et je fais plus beaucoup de live ces derniers temps. Parce qu'il y avait les vacances, du coup j'en ai pas fait pendant longtemps.
Time to go.
I'm supposed to meet some friends here, but
Open your eyes, Slowpoke! Ugh, we've been here this entire time. I've already lost track of how long you've... It's not just Kanish and Moalani's time you're wasting, but mine, too! Mine!
What the heck?
Ah, j'espère. On verra si ça peut aller jusqu'à ce que tu penses.
Take it down a notch, all right? You don't even know some of these people.
1 million d'abonnés? Oh,
Just because
pas
Kachina's
encore
too
gagné.
nice to get mad at you doesn't give you an
And what are you gonna do about it? You think you're the boss of... Hey! Oh, what?
All right, I've put him in a timeout for now. Sorry about that.
aw, you didn't have to do that. Hal just doesn't have much of a filter, that's all.
He got what he deserved. Let's just hope the lesson sticks this time.
Mualani, there you are.
Looks like you made some new friends. And here I was worried you...
Hello, Paimon's Paimon.
A traveler, you say? You came at the perfect time. The pilgrimage is a sight to behold this time of...
I don't see your teammate.
Oh,
So you're saying you... That might give them an advantage during the team stage, but it all comes down to individuals.
yeah, well, I couldn't even promise them we would make it through the team stage. The outcome of the team stage usually depends on the...
Hey now. There's not a... Besides, you're not lacking in strength at all. You were only 3 victories short.
Wait, so
The former is a battle of a war against our eternal enemy, the Abyss.
Celui-là, c'est le prochain perso disponible.
there's...
Qui aura.
Whoa, wait a second.
Il est vraiment stylé en
That's
soi.
not too far off. That's why it's called the Night Warden Wars.
Pour ceux-là qui n'ont pas de perso, je leur conseille d'invoquer la Shogun. Au début, elle est super forte. Après, il y a les autres persos aussi.
Their names and deeds are then recorded in epic tales passed down over time. That is the highest...
Et pour cette bannière, je dirais Kazuha. Pour ceux-là qui n'ont pas l'habitude du jeu encore.
Yes, but that's resisting the abyss.
It's something we call the Ode of Resurrection, which does exactly what it sounds like, basically.
Resurrect people, you mean?
Yep, so it's not so scary, really.
Let's go register. We don't have much time.
Wait, what about you, Kachina?
We really wish we...
There's no threshold to the number of participants. No matter how in a situation like...
Oh, how about this? When we register, what odds are the answer will be no, so if that doesn't work, well...
You're not asking me to lead your team, are you?
Look at you, mind reader. So, what do you...
Fine by me, but doesn't that leave you and Kachina as a team of 2?
There's a world of difference between the... I bet our new friends here will agree.
Oh, you mean us? You're right. 2 is definitely better than 1.
It's just like the old saying we have here in Natlan. No one fights alone.
But what if I drag you down?
Listen to yourself.
Here...
The rules don't... It's not like they left us...
Well, I'll leave you...
Oh, I know. Just give me a second, you guys.
Ça, c'est le nouvel endroit. Il y a encore un autre TP. Ah, là, il y a une nouvelle personne. Pour les quêtes.
Add Astra.
J'ai fini mes quêtes encore? Non. Ah oui, c'est vrai, il y a pas un nouveau niveau d'aventure? Non, il n'y a pas.
Time to go.
Bon, allez, go, continue les quêtes.
This is the place. Let's wait for Mualani here.
Did you see the flags at the front gate when we entered?
Oh, yeah. There were flags.
Those are our tribal.
Why the sudden...
I said I'd introduce them to Natlan.
Fair enough.
My friend Mualani, that just like if we get a chance after the pilgrimage,
Well, if we're talking tribes, allow me to stand in for our chief and welcome you on behalf of the people of
Mualani, you're back! We were just...
Everything settled on my end.
They probably just didn't see any drawback.
We're saying the same thing here. You, my friend, are a formidable competitor, and they recognize that.
Hello there. Here to register for...
That's right. I wanted to ask, though, these two travelers are very...
I'm sorry, but only people...
You couldn't make an exception just this once? This traveler is a renowned adventurer.
It's not that simple, Miss Mualani. Even a single exception sets a dangerous precedent for count. The purpose of the pilgrimage is not only to select strong warriors, but also to collect content. This is the fire that fuels the sacred flame. Natlan is only safe from the invasion.
Oh, so there's enough.
That was the initial purpose. Every participant, whether they win or lose, contributes to the defense of our nation. That's what...
Exactly right, Mr. Kanich. Contending fire can only be produced in battles between... Outlander participation would inhibit the production of this fire.
Oh, so it all comes down to the... Well, you can still enjoy the event from the stands.
That would be great. Tourists like us are... Bill, there's something Paimon was wondering, actually. You read Paimon's mind, Traveler. Why doesn't everyone just fight?
The power of resurrection has its limits. For starters, the ode only works on those who...
That's also why ordinary people who emerge victorious in the pilgrimage aren't... It's for their own protection. Although, they're still afforded this...
That brings us to the other condition for resurrection.
Victory?
The victors shall burn bright, while the loser... Only those who triumph over the abyss earn the right to be revived. Defeat in battle not only means death. The tales of the vanquished are eventually forgotten. And an ancient...
Yeah, they won, right? Isn't it the...
You have to think about it at the team level. For example, even if 4 of them were to perish...
Because every victory is a building...
Of course, the team needs to be strong enough for that to be the case. Otherwise, the price of failure is still... That's why the first no one fights alone. That...
This all sounds pretty...
Well, that axiom is meant to be a warning, as danger is always present. But together, we can move forward, united in the knowledge that behind
Un
every
peu long leur
hero
club là quand
charging
même
into battle,
aujourd'hui.
not to mention...
I've actually fallen in battle before.
The realm of the Wyab?
Hard to say. The realm's not... We call this realm the...
The fact that you were resurrected at all is the...
Then releasing you from your timeout has gotta come in at a close second.
You would do well to speak with reverence of the almighty Dragon Lord Kahula!
If you're done arguing, your registration is now in the meantime, you can all go rest at the hotel. As usual.
Nice. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. All food and entertainment before tomorrow's family and friends included. Which means you...
Time to go.
Dig in, you guys. Eat as much as you want. There's more where this came from, too, so don't be shy. Let's feast until the bill gives the Archon a heart attack.
Don't be dramatic.
The Pyro Arc... Speaking of trouble, I've locked a how away for now, so you don't have to.
Wait, isn't that a little hard?
Nah, Kanich and a How are always like that. What's got you all down in the dumps, Kachina?
I know. I can't keep using. I have to prove to.
You don't have to prove anything to any. If they don't think you deserve to bear your ancient name, they can take it up with the Y-Up. Trust me, Kachina.
I just hope it's not the fact. Yeah.
To be honest, losing 7 or 8 times isn't even a lot.
Yeah, didn't you say you got really close before?
It's just.
Hey, have a little faith, will you? Stumble, and I'll be there. I know you've never tasted victory.
Mulalani, I trust you. I still don't know why but I can't be the only bear.
Not to mention the fact that your ancient name has survived, and otherwise it would be lost to us by.
That's right! And you'll have us rooting for you.
No. But still, I'll win this time. Oh, right. I should eat something.
Nice to see your game face back, Kachina.
Thanks for encouraging her, you two.
Don't you worry.
Take it easy. You're getting tears in.
I'll pour you all some drinks.
She even travels with homemade juice?
Kachina's backpack is practically a bottomless.
That's true, but she definitely only offered us some so she could go find somewhere to cry for a little while.
Seems like you two really look.
She's like a little sister to me, you know? She's already so talented, and I have a feeling this is the.
Why are you so sure?
Oh, no. I was.
Mulani's being modest. She's already a 3-time veteran of the Night Warden Wars.
Wow, that's amazing!
Nah, it's no big deal. Either way, the challenges haven't been that difficult.
Paimon gets it. That's how Paimon and the Hey, a little more confidence, please. Paimon's always.
Drinks are here. Better try them while they're still.
Feeling better now, Kachina?
Me? I'm totally fine. Really, I promise. I'm gonna get some meat in my system, then head out to get some exercise. Let it be.
I'll come with you.
Just don't go overboard, okay? The last thing we need is for. Alright, fine. I'll make sure you.
Attaboy. I knew you'd catch on.
So full. I'm so sleepy. I'm still a little worried about Kachina, though. Maybe we can help her out with her training. She did say she wanted to learn from us. Not that Paimon's gonna be doing much of the teaching.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough.
Morning, traveler. Morning, Paimon.
Looks like everyone's here right on time.
Says the one who only made it because
How? Not so loud. You're gonna give me a.
Well, if you don't do well today, we know who to blame. Now don't.
See how your friends talk to me, Kanich? I help you wake them up.
Mualani's right, though.
Hopeless.
All right, moving on.
I had some nerves at first, but my bed was great.
That's good to hear. Maybe you had.
The competition's about to start. Did everyone eat something?
A little. Didn't want to over.
Oh no, we were so busy.
I thought that might happen. Here, I brought you some. No thanks necessary.
Attention, everyone! The tournament is about to begin.
Well, I'd say the opening ceremony is what kicks everything off.
Don't you worry. Paimon's gonna cheer so loud.
Thanks, you two.
Well, we should.
Okay, bye.
Attention, everyone!
Oh, that's our. Wow. We've.
Entering the Stadium of the Sacred Flame, You won't be able to leave the arena once the tournament begins.
C'est parti. Let's go.
The pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame is a competition with a long, storied history. Before we begin, allow me to remind everyone of the rules. Today's tournament, each team will board a hot air balloon. Contestants must search defeat in combat. Only those who emerge triumphant in the team stage earn the right to take part in the individual battles. The outcome of after many rounds of battle, the contestants with the top 5 rankings. Now, let us welcome our Archon as she delivers the...
L'Archon Pyro, comme il est stylé. Waouh.
Skill, strategy, fortune, form. Many factors. The pilgrimage is not merely a trial to determine the strongest among us, but also a stake. Today marks the beginning of yet another legendary saga. One written in the triumphs of the victors. So, without further ado...
So that's the Pyro Archon? Kachina said she was friendly and welcoming, but, how did she... Didn't Kachina say she was just an ordinary person before becoming the Archon? She doesn't seem ordinary at all. Oh, look! It's Kachina and the others!
Well, folks, it's clear the contestants are already raring to go.
Shasta! Yeah! Cool down! Do it!
Kick their butt!
Go, Mulan! You kicked it!
And the crowd goes wild! The hot air... Remember the rules. The balloons will take you to random locations, and your battle starts the moment you land. Best your competition. Good luck, everyone!
Guess this is where we're starting.
Let me see. This seems pretty... Let's head that way.
Okay.
Just remember.
And with that, the pilgrimage is now underway. Time for the contestants to give it their all.
Oh, a fire tower. And an unoccupied one from the looks of it. Be on the lookout for an ambush. Careful, we've got company.
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Looks like we've got ourselves an easy start. We've got to fight to generate contending fire in the first place. So let's go.
Oh, salut, ça va?
The loser gets lost. The players get blown away.
Let's finish this next time.
Check this out! Best of luck! Carving way!
We won!
We're just getting started. Grab the fire and let's head to the next spot.
Currently in the lead, we have Chusk, one of the contestants from the Flower Feather clan. Amaru has taken out 6 contestants in a row! What a legendary competitor! But can his hot streak continue?
Oh, well, aren't you two an interesting duo?
How did these monsters make it onto the ground?
It's part of the tournament. If you can't handle a few monsters, how are you supposed to repel the abyss? Look, why don't we handle these monsters first? Then we can battle it out between ourselves.
Action at the flame! Hey! Yeah! Oh! Yeah! Woohoo!
in there. Let's grab the fire and go.
We have a new team pulling ahead. Mualani and Kachina have already eliminated several favorites for the win.
I knew someone would show up. Hand over the
Let's
sacred
hope you put
fire
up with
and no
your
one
fight.
gets hurt.
Oh! Let's shred, Sharky! Let's ride! Go! Oh, what's the surfboard? Right here!
Out of the way or get blown away!
Down!
Tide rising!
Woohoo!
It's new.
Oh,
Would you look at this? Two favorites for the win. Itzna and Unkunga have run into each other. Looks like it's gonna be an early goodbye for one of these formidable competitors.
Stick around!
Carving waves! Surf's up!
You're...
Catching at the flames! Go! Let's ride! Amazing!
Forget it!
Attention contestants, Mualani and Kachina. You're currently heading out of bounds. Please return to the competition ground.
This mountain is huge. Is the next tower... It's going to take forever to make it to the top.
Just leave it to me. I'll get us up there.
Ah, we made it! Great work, Kachina.
Glad I could help.
An empty
Come
fire
on!
tower.
Show me your courage!
We're too late.
Darn it.
So close!
And another competitor crosses the finish line. Beyond Sun from the Collective of Plenty is certainly living up to some lofty expectations.
Woohoo! Surf's up!
Kachina, is that you? I'm sorry about this, but since we ran into each other, I can't just let you pass. If you want glory, you'll have to go through me.
Every minute that passes, fewer and fewer contestants remain in play. The remaining competitors need to hurry if they want to make it out of this stage.
Hold it right there. That fire is mine.
In your dreams, I think someone needs a reality check, and I'm more than happy to oblige.
I'd like to see you try. Hey, let's work together.
Good idea. No way I'm letting you go. Let's go.
Let's finish. Well, this was new.
We've collected enough sacred fire. Still doing all right, Kachina? Oh, we're running out of time. Wait, there's a spirit way over there. We can ride it back. Oh, we really lucked out. Just grab onto me, Kachina. I'm not sure if you remember, but people from my tribe can ride spiritways over great distances. It's all smooth sailing from here.
Thanks, Mualani.
Hey, what are you thanking me for? We won as a team. There's no way I could have taken on that many people without you. Have a little faith in yourself. You're already a great warrior. Oh, those were some steep curves. You're not scared, are you?
I'm fine. I don't scare easily. Not after that last ride you took me on.
Oh, yeah. Back when we first met, right? I accidentally knocked over your piece of cake, then offered to take you spirit-way surfing to make up for it.
Actually, I was feeling pretty down that day. My training didn't go well, and... Anyway, you really cheered me up. Milani, I really want to win this time. I want to win this pilgrimage and become a true warrior.
That's what I like to hear.
If your team has gathered enough...
Congratulations! Amazing!
Keep it up, Kachina!
Kachina!
Woo!
You two can take a short break while the team stays. After that, we'll proceed.
You two are...
Solo battles next.
Hold it right there! This is the...
We're contestants too. Let us through.
According to my...
Well...
Wait, you two are...
Well, look who we have here. Remember us? Your little trick got us disqualified. Since we've crossed paths again, let's settle this once and for all. We'll see who...
Right now?
Don't mind him, You! Don't just stand there! Get security over here!
Forget the rules. Isn't the pilgrimage about... Exactly. Now's all...
Kachina!
Who are you?
Traveler! We just came to have a chat, and then all of a sudden these guys... You're not bullying Kachina. I don't know your names, but if you really... It has to wait...
That's enough, you two. Being caught off guard is not an excuse. If this behavior persists, you may find your...
Are you alright? You're not hurt anywhere. No, thanks to you. Right. That sounds more like it.
I heard there was trouble. Has the city...
Yes. It was nothing out of the ordinary.
Some people are so obsessed with glory, they can't even bear the idea of failure. I hope you don't let him get to you, Kachina, because you'll need to get ready. Your match is up soon.
That came up quick. Alright, I'm coming. Well, guess I'm off.
You must be you know. So, well...
I really want to earn a spot.
All right, our contestants have each said their piece. To your places, everyone. And...
Come on, you can do better! That's more like it. Again! actually love.
Congratulations to Kachina for taking the win. Let's give her a round of applause, everyone.
That's wonderful!
Le live, bon, je sais pas quand j'aurai fini les quêtes, je suppose. Vers midi peut-être, voire plus.
Where do you come from, kid? Think you've got what it takes to go to war? Hate to break it to you, and you don't recognize me? Figures. Either way, once we face off... Hear that? The exhilarating cheers of the crowd. That's why I'm...
T'as raison, elle est pas ouf. Mais parce qu'elle est solo. Normalement, les persos, ils combinent leurs pouvoirs et ça fait plus de dégâts. Mais c'est vrai que c'est pas ouf, là. Gotta hand it to you, kid. You really am. You've got what it takes, Kachina.
And it's Kachina for the win! We'll now head into a short...
Thanks for cheering me on, you two. You were great out there! I don't think I did...
You ready for the last round, Kachina? I got permission to come see you before the last round, but,
What?
Yeah, I just found out myself. We're really close in the rankings, so... But I wanted...
I did too, but it is what it is. People with similar scores tend to get matched, but we just have to get past it. War is cruel, and the Abyss certainly isn't going to go easy on us. So, I'm going to give this battle my all, Kachina. To hand victory to your opponent is to take pity on them. But no one's asking for pity here, yeah? So, atta girl.
So, if one of you has to lose...
You mean one of us? I'll be happy no matter. Traveler, hi.
I've been training. Thanks for believing in me.
We've arrived at the final phase. The winner of this match will take the final spot among the victors. Give it up for a long-time contender and first-time finalist from the Children of Echoes, Kachina!
You get this, Kachina!
And her opponent from the people of the Springs, a young prodigy and Night Warden Wars veteran, Mualani! This face-off between old friends promises to be an explosive showdown. May the best warrior win!
You've come so far. Still nervous?
Why does it have to be you? Still, I'm glad in a way. Even if I lose, I won't have any regrets.
Come on! Kachina, this is no time to be modest. I know you want this more than me. And it's about time you start sounding like it, okay?
I want to win. Mualani, this one's mine!
Look.
The winner is, from the Children of Echoes, Kachina! And with that, the winners of this pilgrimage, put your hands together for a... With her 6th consecutive win, Cheska of the Flower Feather Clan. She managed to turn the tides all by herself. Ian-san of the Collective of Plenty. With an explosive comeback 10 years in the making, Kaiulani of the People, a seasoned and renowned warrior. Kibangu of the Scions of the Canopy, last but not least, finally living up to her true potential, Kachina of the Children of Echoes.
Over here, Kachina!
Elle a gagné parce que c'était prévu comme ça. Le mode histoire était prévu à l'avance, de toute façon. Et moi, oh, je suis grand. Grand. Petit grand.
It's an honor to fight
Elle a
alongside
gagné
you,
parce que
Kachina.
c'était prévu comme ça.
No matter how many pilgrimages I witness, I'm always overwhelmed with pride in this moment. Pride for you, my brave warriors. You give me faith that our innumerable sacrifices are not in vain, that the future brave warriors. The following is an order, and also a personal request.
As you command.
As you command.
Traveler, Paimon, there you are. I wanted to thank you for supporting. Not that it feels good to live. Hey, wanna go for a walk?
Sure. What do you say, Traveler? Something on your mind?
Listen, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. Glory always comes with a risk. If victory was assured, she's not one to fall so easily. She bears the ancient name Uthabiti after all. We just need to hold the fort while they're gone. Come to think of it, you've never visited my tribe, have you? The people of the springs live alongside the Kaholasaurus. Our tribe...
Looks like you beat me to it.
Kinich?
I was planning on inviting you to visit the Scions of the Canopy. Most of the adventurers that belong to the guild come from my tribe, so I figured you might be interested.
Hey, first come, first served.
Yeah, you were first. Still, Traveler, Paimon?
Yeah, thanks for...
Alright, let's...
J'ai débloqué la réputation. Ça, c'est pas mal, ça.
One with nature. Time to go.
So this...
See? What did I...
Fetch me a bottle of wine, would you, dear?
Just one? Let's get another. It's still early in the...
Want to go to Golden Dusk later?
Now this is a vacation.
Wow, it's so lively around here.
We try to treat every day like a holiday around here. We believe... Now, let me show you around. Shochiquicado Records, Kalumchi Plaza. Oh, there's so many options. The hot springs, of course. Natural hot springs have tons of health benefits.
Wait.
Oh, don't be shy. Mualani! Huh? Oh, Auntie Atea!
Please, I've told you that just Atea is fine. Do I... Were you taking these two to the hot springs?
That's right. Oh, let me introduce you. This is the Traveler, and the small one next to him is Paimon. They only just arrived in Natlan.
Hi there!
I'm Mualani's neighbor, Atea. Bye.
Yeah, I was... Anyway, it's all in the... Oh, wait.
Hold it right there, young lady. Have you forgotten the rule about bait?
Rule?
There's a rule?
That's right. Outlanders have to complete a trial at an artificial hot spring before they're allowed access to the natural.
It's not nearly as scary as it sounds. Basically, natural hot springs have higher temperatures that not everyone can withstand. A few travelers have gotten scalded by the water. But seriously, Auntie Atea, do we have to be so strict? These two are formidable.
Famous.
Oh, that sounds dangerous.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's more like it. And don't try anything funny. I'm heading to the artificial spring in a bit, and if I don't see you there, you...
Relax. Oh, by the way, Atea, how have you been feeling lately?
Much better. Hey! You over there! How many times have I told you no roughhousing near the hot springs?
Oh, shoot! That weird lady's back again!
Run! Stop right there! Ugh, you need a stern talking to!
She sure has a lot of energy.
Back before I she referred to...
If Paimon lived here?
It's just... The doctors managed... Abyssal power still exists within her body.
Oh, no wonder.
That's normal. She's worked tired... Anyway, let's head...
Take it easy.
Oh, I see. That's a great idea.
See, I told you the chief would agree.
Well, let's get moving then. We can't let a word of this slip to anyone else.
Hey, Amina, Hikaru, Marukao. You three seem...
Oh, Mualani! You're back.
This is the Traveler and...
Oh, what a coincidence.
We think Auntie Atea's illness has taken a turn for the better.
Really? How can...
Okay, so, what? Specifically the hot springs in the cave to the north of our settlement? She can never come into...
Yeah, so we got to thinking, what if we... Chief Amina thinks it's a great...
Of course! I'm a little busy.
Of course! These artificial springs are pretty... And you two, I know you want to focus on Atea's surprise...
You got it, Chief.
All right, we're off then.
I'm also gonna head out. Have fun.
Finally, it's hot spring time! Oh,
Yeah.
The first time It's actually... I was too young to remember So feel free to go...
Okay.
Auntie Atea!
Of course. The temperature...
Oh, thank you!
Well, I did. They're to bathe in a hot spring.
Hey!
All right. Well, that better...
Okay.
Paimon didn't think...
Some people get dizzy if they stay in here too long.
Paimon's fine. just a bit.
Looks like you two are now. I certainly don't trust. In exchange, though, I can recommend a couple. Huh?
Yeah, she brought. Friends are supposed to have.
Well then, all right, we should get going.
Mualani!
We're here to help!
But you're important guests.
All right. Now, where to start? Looks like the water out. Ooh, those boxes in the corner need to be thrown out as well. Also, someone needs to go out.
Hey, I'm not any bad.
Yeah, that worked. I can introduce you to all the shops while we're...
Take it easy.
Hey there, Yellowfast.
Well, if it isn't Mualani,
That's right.
well, it wouldn't be.
Here, it's all on...
Wow.
That's right. Keep this between us for now.
Wait, you're saying she can go in the hot springs again? That's great news. How about...
Come on, I know you...
All right.
Wow, that was amazing, Mualani!
Interested?
I'm not planning to haggle this. Nope. Kachina likes shiny little trinks. I'll hold on to them for now.
All right, that should be it.
Let me see.
That's on the house. 7 years ago, so...
Oh, we will. Well, that's our shopping done. We're back. How's everything going? Wow, this place cleaned up now.
I would hope so. Did you guys get everything?
Oh, we brought...
All right then, roll up.
Actually, why don't you two take a... So, I was brainstorming on the way over, and I'm thinking we... So, what do you think?
It looks,
Well, I'm usually the one in charge of the family store. Not to mention this was...
Yeah.
I see. Well, let's call it a day then. Traveler, Paimon, you must be tired too. Come on.
Take it easy. Easy money.
All right, this is it. Get a good night's sleep, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Yep, Paimon's it. Anyway, we need...
Traveler, Paimon, wake up!
Mualani?
It's the Abyss. Our patrols are trying to... Come with me. I'll take you. Mulan, one moment. I'll be right there. Really? That's perfect. I've been waiting for the chance to fight by your side. Hang in there. We're here to help. Let's ride. Let's hit. Round him up. Yeah. Overruled.
Tide rises!
We strike. Quietly now.
Oh, have they been contaminated by the abyss?
No, they are the abyss. Destroy them!
Catch an epic wave!
Thank you.
I'm alright. Go help the others.
I almost died.
One with wind and cloud.
We've cleared out most. Looks like we're still in. Let's go ask Ami. Amina!
Oh, it's you three. Think we were prepared for an attack, but
Where'd they come from this time?
the east side. We've pinpointed the position of an abyssal pylon, but we don't have an abyssal pylon?
A kind of gate created by the Abyss. One that allows monsters from the Night Kingdom to enter. The only way to end the attack is to destroy the pylon as soon as possible. Otherwise, the
Exactly. That's what I'm most concerned.
All right, we'll go seal off the one to the east. Traveler, Paimon, can I count?
Of course! On behalf of the
Let's go. There's no... Need a surfboard?
Let's ride! Mualani, is that the pylon?
That's it, all right. Come on, let's get rid of this thing.
Slip, slide, sprint!
Out of the way or get blown away!
Pylon! It's over there! Hurry!
Transfixed!
Wanted my full attention, did you?
I don't see any more...
Do these attacks
Yeah, it makes things hard some... Besides, the Abyss doesn't care. Come on, we should head back. Huh? What are you looking at? Is there something over there?
You're right. Wait, that area looks kind of...
What? We probably don't have any reinforcements over there.
Huh? Seems like the monsters are decreasing in number.
Come on, everyone, keep it up!
Let's ride!
Get out of here! Children singing.
Everybody stand!
This shall not be my fate.
Ataya, what are you...
I was in a hurry.
Stop talking for...
Is this the right area? Hello? Anyone there?
Ataya took care of it. All right. Wait, no.
Ataya!
And you, Mualani, were you the one that brought the snacks? How many
Oh, forget about that.
The impurities in the elemental energy we embody repel each other.
What? The crystal has been purified?
The anguish he feels has brought him to tears. I also came across a teardrop crystal.
Atea! Atea! Wait, what do you mean? What is this? Some sort of purification?
How can that be? I never knew that was even
Atea!
The mark of the abyss.
Yes, thanks to the Traveler. By the way, Traveler, are you alright? I just saw you purify abyssal power from Atea's body. You're sure? Good.
Thank goodness. You scared us all half.
Alright, everyone, head back and get some rest. We'll celebrate Atea's recovery, and most importantly, we'll show the Traveler and Paimon how grateful we are for their aid.
Got it!
Got any other secret powers I should know about? But seriously, you really came through for us tonight, so thank you.
Paimon almost forgot you had that ability. You used to— That was some quick—
Abyssal power still exists.
We think Auntie, she can never come in.
Hello?
Not interested in hanging out with you? Snacks not to your taste? Hot spring temperature? None of the above, huh? I heard you were the one who cleansed the abyssal power yesterday. I was hoping to keep it a secret for a few more days.
Who, me?
Yes, you. Come on.
Hey,
Just going to get some air. It's too... You have fun. We'll be right back. Oh, and there are extra snacks and...
All right. Sound...
Mualani.
Yeah?
Tell me, how are your...
They're away on business. Traveler, did something happen?
I wasn't visiting the hot springs. It's because your friend saved the hot springs. I'm just trying to enjoy them for as long as I have left.
Oh.
Mualani?
That better not happen again.
But yesterday, I was seeing you out there. It made me realize that I don't... Even if I was never injured, old age would still take me one day. Just remember, whether in life or death.
I understand. I'll do everything in my power to protect our tribe, our nation.
Good. Oh, and if any of you have the chance to meet with the Archon, could you give this to her for me? A talisman I've carried with me. It's brought me good... Just...
Don't worry.
All right.
Traveler, Atea, Mualani!
Excuse me, what did I say about bathing in the hot springs on a full stomach? Hey, are you listening to me? Life is a journey. Take it easy.
Paimon feels like a... Still, spending time... The Kaholasaurus... Oh, and Atea's snacks were yelling at some kids.
Hey, you guys. Sleep well last night?
Yep, this area is so...
Glad you like it. I was thinking of taking you guys out to do some sea fishing. Later tonight, we can eat whatever we can.
Hey, Mualani!
Yeah? What do you need?
The team sent out to fight in the Night Warden Wars has returned.
And Kachina? Is she back as well?
Kachina... But don't worry, the team...
That's a relief.
Exactly.
Alright, thanks for letting... Jeez, she sounded a little anxious there.
Mualani, you, think,
At a glance, it's certain, but through our 500 years ago. That's right. And Natlan was the worst affected of all. It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes from every tribe to finally repel the Abyss. Even so, our tribe's waters were contaminated. The Children of Echo's territory was overrun by... It was like each disaster was exactly. We now believe the...
And that's how it
Yes. And luckily, the problems left behind by the Abyss have been successfully addressed by the various pyro archons we've had over. Now
You must have had to...
Every battle, responsibility, but I hope to think that my name could survive in ballads passed down to future generations. It's kind of romantic. Everyone has something that drives them forward. We have to. Not only for... Anyway, let's head to the sea's not going...
Whoa, this place is packed already!
Of course. Kachina's gonna be so flustered. She's never had this many eyes on her before.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the kind of person who likes being listened.
Looks like I'm just in time.
Kenichi,
Yeah, a commission.
Yeah, it's all taken care of.
Hey, look! Is it about to start?
That's right. Come on, let's find a spot with... Let's go somewhere...
Warriors of Netland! We are those who grew alongside those who forged our own... That is Netland's fire, the lifeblood of our nation!
I could not find Kachina within the Night Kingdom, or locate her ancient name.
What?
What does that even mean?
Usually once the ode is complete, the Pyro Archon and resurrected person will emerge from the flames. But something went wrong.
What's going on? This has never happened before.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Clearly, the team sent to fight the... Think about it. Since the Archon...
Hey! You just haven't gotten over the fact that Kachina...
Pathetic. Your wild guesses are misplaced. We completed our mission.
Maybe you did. But who's to say whether that little girl even contributed at all? Why would the YAB recognize someone like her, even if she was on the winning team?
How dare you insult a hero of Natlan like Kachina sacrificed herself to repel the abyss? She doesn't deserve to be subjected to your vile rumors when she's—
Calm down, Mualani. There's no point arguing with—
I can't just sit here and let them slander her.
To insult a hero of Natlan, the person actually has to be a—
You!
Think about it, everyone. Who do you think is really or the great Pyro Archon? Why would the rules of our nation suddenly—
That's true. If she wasn't revived, it must mean she... Maybe the YAB interpret victory in different ways?
I mean, that girl didn't look all that...
Kachina wouldn't have run! That's not like her at all!
No! She's been waiting for this no matter how daunting— We don't even know what happened. So don't you dare try to use this as an excuse to vent your anger—
Fine. We'll find out what happens soon enough. Then...
That's enough. There is no doubt about today's victory, or Kachina's part in it. She is a huge... However, to prevent further casualties, I have decided to suspend the pilgrim...
What?
No one is all... But doubt is a means... If there are things you wish to clarify...
No,
Even though I have...
That guy doesn't even...
I have a question, Archon. My friend Kachina, I know you said you were investigating the situation, but
I've already shared every... So, what do you...
Of course I'll join.
In that case...
We should join them.
Oh, and if it's not too much, rest assured Once again, I
believe she did.
The situation is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. Kachina is undoubted. There's been unrest in the Night Kingdom, but I don't know what's causing it. Until we find and address the cause of the unrest...
And that means Kachina...
That's correct. Not until the problem...
How long will that take?
It's hard to say.
Kachina always drew... She wasn't afraid of death because she knew, if it came down to it, the Pyro Archon would be there to bring her back to life. Whenever we sat down together, exhausted from training, she would always hum the ode. She was supposed to come back to us. We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her and share her joy. We supported her every step of... Sit peacefully...
That's not fair.
It's all right. I understand your rage. Believe me, I want to bring her back as soon as possible. I would give you that, but please, hear what I have to say so I can at least... Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe the Abyss has found a new means of undermining the rules of our nation.
You mean...
The Sacred Flame. If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to fight the Abyss, but if we stop altogether, the Sacred Flame will only grow weaker. The Abyss will scale up their attacks, and the tragedy...
If we compare the two choices... Sorry, I know that may sound harsh, but I bear the name Malipo. Weighing the costs is my duty. The raw truth can be cruel. But we need to understand it if we want to approach this rationally.
But what would you say, Muala?
No. Yes.
And that is the crux of the problem. Either way, once doubt has... Their ultimate... To prevent what happened to Kachina from then... I understand.
Wow. Hyman thought things were gonna...
I owe you an apology, Archon.
We could always hold the...
I've considered that. Without the chance to... With fewer participants...
So, essentially...
You've learned about the concept of Layla. Staying there for a short... Your sense of... Imagine poor... I won't sugarcoat...
Just like you said, you can focus all your...
The Abyss poses...
Kachina's waiting for...
I failed to protect...
Traveler?
Understood. Then I'll support you. The Masters of the Night Wind have a technique that can extract. If we can find, then comes the hard part.
But
under normal circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is, however.
That's fine by me.
Same here. Fighting the Abyss is nothing new for me.
Seat Lolly of the Masters of the Nightwind once created. It was originally used as a ceremonial artifact wielded by the tribal chiefs. But that spiritual quality also.
That was the artifact.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Your thanks are unnecessary. Besides. Traveler, I certainly didn't expect our first conversation to be so. I've heard all about your accomplishments. Ever since you arrived, I've been. Why? Is that not what happened in the other?
Yeah, things were pretty complicated at the start. And, you know...
That's more like it. After all, I've heard you're someone, perhaps even more than you can imagine. Ideally, this...
Oh, I almost forgot. Atea was wounded in the fight against the Abyss. She wanted it embodied...
I didn't... If things were different, the two of us could have enjoyed the... But don't...
You said you didn't want to
You're right. Even the gradual corrosion as things stand. The Abyss has brought catastrophe. We can't know. If I said nothing at all, they would...
Another simple choice.
I have never subscribed. Let's go.
You mean?
Yes. The sacred flame must never. So until our
But that can only last.
Don't let those chosen all we can do.
Even so.
I possess great strength, but I'm not above my people. This is part of my duty.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
The Archon of Natlan. A force to be reckoned with. The secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled, what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
In times of crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan. But before the dawn of a new age, the old must be destroyed.
I assume that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us. Let our blades do the talking! Yeah. Masters of the Night Wind. Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
Are you alright, Archon?
He was a formidable opponent. Exactly what I would expect from the first of the Fatui Harbingers.
I never imagined someone could match you in combat. If the Tsaritsa sent him here, why would he bring up what happened 5 centuries ago?
Yeah. And how much does he know about Natlan?
The Harbingers are all driven by their own personal goals. The only purpose that unites them is collecting the Gnosis. But I'm sure the captain has his own reasons for being here as well.
Whatever his motive, we should shift our focus to the Fatui. If they attack again, and we're not prepared, we're done for.
No, we're running out of time. The wound I inflicted should hold him back and weaken him for the time being. Besides...
In other words, there are traitors among us.
Not necessarily. When we exchanged Kanich, go to the Masters of the Night Wind and look into who could have aided the...
Of course. I'll head out right now. Do you
Yes. Natlan's strength has never rested solely in... Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must trust...
Is everything okay, Archon?
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a picture when I could still turn my hair into flames. I just hope the others have a safe journey.
What's happening at the stadium? Did something explode?
It feels like the Archon unleashed her power. She must be fighting a formidable opponent.
Should we go back and check what...
Have faith in the Archon. She would...
Once we find Kachina's ancient name, we'll
Okay, let's just keep climbing. Paimon really hopes not...
Take it easy. That's Waina, the tribal chief. Let's head over to him.
Chaska.
Nice to see you again, Waina. I'm afraid we don't have time.
Whoa, hold on a second. At least tell me why you need it first.
My friend Kachina is trapped within the Night Kingdom.
Rescue her? From the Night King?
That's right.
I'm sorry, but the nature of battle is...
I appreciate what you're trying to...
I thought you might say that.
Is something wrong, Waina? This doesn't seem like you. Life isn't complete without...
If you're that determined.
Thank you.
Huh. Seems like you two go way back.
Oh, Chaska's a peacekeeper. So her younger sister
Oh, you have a younger sister.
Yes. I'll introduce, but let's get back to business.
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world. The Night Kingdom is like a river flowing with concept. In that sense,
We couldn't do that ourselves.
with a little practice, I'm sure you could. You have the strength.
Who?
Vichama. He's got a keen eye and a well-honed intuition. Even his ancient name means to seek. If you're fishing for a name.
Vichama?
He's one of Auntie Atea's hot. Where can we find him?
Ever since Malco passed.
Thank you. We'll go.
Good luck.
Someone admiring. Hello there, are you Vichama?
That's me. Did you need something? What? You're saying you can bring someone back from the Night Kingdom? How is that even possible? No, if you really think about it.
Are you
Everything's fine. After I help you...
your friend?
Yes.
That's not a problem. We agreed.
Yeah.
Then we're agreed. Huh. I see. From what I can tell, it functions almost like it once the connection is established.
Wow, you got all.
I just picked up on the basics, really. I still have no idea why it works. You said someone named... I'll go find an open area and start setting...
We'll go right away. What?
First, I'll need some hook...
Wait, are you saying...
By creating something...
Oh, I see.
Right. I need... Normally, you can only get a...
Gotcha!
Alright, let's split up. See that clearing? Oh, and you can...
What do you think, Chaska?
Anyway, it'll take some time to set everything up, so...
What an odd guy. He seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
I don't have any more insight. Hang on, Kachina. Hello. Do you
hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Yes. How much for your...
Oh, the whole
deal?
Wait.
What, you want me to drive?
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. All right.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk to them.
Excuse me. Do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes. I've got a chunk for sale right over there.
Perfect. Is that the only one, though? We actually need two.
That might be tough. Tell you what, I'll take a look through the...
Thank you so much. We'll wait here.
Relax. Everything's going according to plan.
I know, it's just... I could tell Vichama feels the same way about his friend that I do about Kachina. I hope this chunk of obsidian isn't the only one. Kachina always carries all sorts of shiny stones with her. If I was the one trapped in...
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra. Here you go, young lady. How does it look?
Perfect! Thank you.
If you hadn't shown up, here you go. How's he doing?
Do you know what happened?
I heard about it in passing. Well, Malco was an amazing 5 years ago, but on the eve of battle.
Then what happened?
The team agreed that he couldn't fight the Abyss in his condition. Vichama didn't argue. He knew going to the front lines with an injured leg would make him a burden. It's just, Vichama went into a deep depression. Oh, you're not wrong. But I've tried convincing him to move forward. The Abyss has cost... Anyway...
Did you get everything?
Yep, it's all here. When do we start?
I've made all the necessary adjustments, so we're good to go. As agreed, I'll help you find Kachina's ancient name, and then you return the favor. Go ahead. Yes. After Malco fell, I scoured the battlefield to see what happened. It turned out he wasn't bested by some impossibly powerful foe. He was dragged to his grave by the sheer number of enemies. If I had been there, I would have been able to sense the danger. I could have warned them not to advance. I've always blamed myself for what happened. But when you told me about Kachina, I realized there's a chance Malco might also be alive, fighting for survival in the Night Kingdom.
But that happened several years ago, right? The Pyro Archon said all life within the Night Kingdom eventually becomes one with the Sea of Souls.
There might not be much hope, but I still have to try. Malco and I promised each other, even if we never manage to root out the Abyss for good. All right, let's get to it. I'll start Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle.
Look at that golden thing. It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer.
Take it easy.
Whoa, monsters incoming! Watch out, everyone!
Event overruled. Clouds high. The birds. Busted. Game's up. Fun's over. How much longer, Vichama?
Not long. We're getting close.
Vichama!
Quick, take it! I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malco. Just a little longer.
Something's not right. The power of the
Abyss is corroding his body. Vichama, you can't keep going.
I should have died 5 years ago. I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there. Thank you.
the abyss is strong.
This power.
Hanging in there?
Malco. No!
We can't wait any longer.
I already tried.
In that case, we have no— Get back!
Chaska, wait!
Ouch! What happened just now? It looked like
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion.
Give us a heads up next time, will you?
I thought I said to get back.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof. Not everyone has your reflexes, Chaska. We were this close to getting dragged into the explosion.
Okay. I'll be more careful next—
At least Kachina's ain't— Vichama!
Vichama!
I couldn't find Malco's ancient name. It once your ancient name, and now...
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough.
Huh?
Huh? This is...
Hey, Malco.
Not enough to swing a sword, but to say a few...
I never thought I'd actually die.
Guess I have something to be thankful for. Pisak. Maybe you're right, Vichama. I'm so... Don't be sad. Just keep on living. For the both of us.
Was that?
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
Of course. Seeing him, hearing his voice again, it makes me unbelievably happy. But it also brings with it an even deeper pain.
A deeper pain?
Malco was all for all the...
Vichama!
I'm fine. When you asked for my... But once allowed to fester, guilt, if I could do it that way, even... There are critical junctures. That's something...
Thank you, I promised I would find...
That's good to hear.
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body. Thanks to him, though, you were... Just speaking from experience.
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina's ancient name. Oh,
Koichi, are you really gonna
I think you know exactly what I'm trying to say, Uncle Wina. I can...
Honestly, it's just one thing. They're back.
Koichi? What are you...
Don't play dumb with your own sis. My apologies, everyone. I just need...
I'll be just a moment.
Who is that?
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't actually related by... It's not really my story to tell, but I guess it's not a secret. She was afflicted with a rare disease when she was a child, and abandoned in the wild as a result. The Abyss found her out there. That strength of will pushed her to survive. But it also planted a seed of conflict within her. Eventually...
For some reason...
well...
I remember those days. Eventually, she found a way. It sounds like she's still...
That's...
Oh, I get it. No wonder...
I'm all for your adventure. You need... Still...
All right, it's just the two of us now.
I don't have anything to say.
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's like you don't care.
Well,
Again with the We agreed, but a trip...
What do you mean, sneak into...
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you? He promised me he'd...
You feel like he went back on his...
Oh.
This is important. If...
You don't know that? I'm a doctor, and I handle logistics. If you're going to waltz into a dangerous...
All right, whatever.
You... What do you...
Time out. Is this one of our normal arguments, or...
Chaska, does it sound like...
Then...
But the person you become...
That's a different issue. You said
I've also told you that managing...
sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here. If we keep going, I might actually have to get serious. And I think Wyna prefers his roof attached to his house.
Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat to me.
Koichi! Younger sisters are supposed to listen to their elders.
So...
Then support me.
So... that...
You two are...
Something you wanted to say?
I know you aren't related.
Really?
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi not too long ago. And Shiri, it's not my place to get it.
Thank you.
Anytime. According to Kinich.
If only Tonegif Bard was here, he could have repaired it just like the Holy Light.
It might be in a few more pieces than you remember.
Huh? I see. Still, stay safe out there in the Night Kingdom, okay?
Take it easy.
We're back! We found Kachina's ancient name, too!
Well, it's fairly
The Fatui again? We can't...
But what if the Fatui finds out you've lost your power? Won't they try to take advantage of the situation?
That's why it has to be our little secret. Look, I wish I could offer you some sort of consolation, but still, all you need to do is focus on your goal.
I can also step in on the Pyro Archon's behalf. There's a limit to what I can accomplish, but I'll...
There's no need to be so modest, Dion-san.
Archon, I'm sorry about before.
You have nothing to be... Well, now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go track her down. Follow me.
What is this place? Hey, isn't that Atea's talisman?
Good eye. This is where I store all the various mementos I've collected.
Whoa. I've never seen this place before.
It looks like there are items.
I suppose you could think of it as a hobby, and physical items do a far... Now, I still have some preparations to... if you're curious about it.
Alright, we'll have a look.
Like I said, if you're curious...
This is Atea's...
I'm sure you're familiar with this one already. Atea was rarely ever with... The powder still needs some time to settle, so let's wait a little longer. Well...
Yeah! If each... Does every item...
That's right. They demonstrate the true shape of...
The shape...
Most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. But There's also a different theory, one that I believe.
At once?
Let's say your journey ended right now. Thinking back exactly, take out a portion of the future is the same way. Of course, there are.
That does kinda make.
Humanity excels at living in the present. But while the pilgrimage and the Night Warden Wars lead us to a better future. Only by uniting the people of Natlan across countless to come up with such a set of rules. The first Pyro Archon must have possessed. That's correct. Namely, a framework. By holding the pilgrimage, in addition, the Sacred Flame will grant.
So, it all comes down to the power of the Divine Throne and the rules. Wait, is that a family portrait?
Yes. That's my mother, father, younger sister. I turned a piece of my dad's leather armor into a canvas and commissioned a famous artist to paint our likeness.
Your sister is so cute! It looks. Paimon was having a hard time thinking of an Archon as an ordinary. It really doesn't look like there was anything special about you.
A little late for that question, don't you think?
Sorry, Paimon.
It's all. No matter what others may say, my past is becoming the Archon doesn't mean you sever ties with your family. The position just comes with a lot of responsibilities, so it impacts how often you get to see them. My father made the most delicious stew, so my sister would often bring me a large pot of his cooking, and he would. One time, we didn't close the door securely, and the Saurian, my sister, I still remember the way they laid there, sulking like a
Wow.
Isn't that what being a family is all about? I think about as the Archon, I made.
Well, what happened after that?
I believe she ended up Anyway, that's enough about me. Now that the powder is settled, we can begin. Ian-san, Mulani, Chaska, over here, please. Place the ancient name up there, and then we'll begin. Surely as the echoes of life resound through heaven and earth, ancient name, take us to your fated bearer.
Am I hallucinating again?
Kachina! Are you okay?
Huh? I'm not seeing things, am I?
It's okay, Kachina. It's just us.
Everyone, you have to listen to me. I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I figured out what's wrong. I was waiting for the Y-Up to send me back, but then this really strong monster came in and the Y-Up saved me, even though its power is weakening. So I've been hiding from the monster. The Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, though. I keep hearing these.
Don't listen to those sounds, Kachina. All you need to do is stay.
It's okay. I've never been strong or special at all, really. So I don't blame anyone for forgetting about me or leaving me behind. I'll find a way back.
You're always like this, Kachina. Now's not the time to act tough. I don't know what lies. You're a victor of the Night Warden Wars. A hero of Natlan. All you need to do is... No one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind.
Yeah, we're so...
Looks like we've lost contact. This entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind.
I know.
All right. Then I wish you all the best. I'll tell Koichi to be ready just in case. That face you just...
No, I just...
I'll go with them too, Archon. Thank you so much for...
Now that I've lost Ian-san, I know it's unlikely, but if you encounter a
That won't happen.
I hope not.
So we're underneath Natlan?
That's because in the distant past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced civilization ruled by dragons. Humans only established their own society after the fall of the dragons.
So these are Saurian ruins? Wait, you mean like the element?
Yes, a really long time ago. Very few records have survived. These ruins have been.
So what you're saying?
No. It's going to be obstacle.
It's the pre-advent.
Of course. I'm eager to get started.
Then let's go. We will.
Seems like the road ends here. How should we get across?
As a professional trainer, I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
Professional trainer? Paimon thought you were a warrior from the Collective of Planning.
Well, that goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach. I provide professional guidance for many of Natlan's popular sports. And I don't just mean physical training. I design nutrition plans as well.
Ah, so basically no shit. Those guys look familiar.
We've fought them before. Let's go. Show no mercy.
I'm going in!
Quietly now.
Transfer. This is where you fall. Overrule.
Whoa, the place we need to go seems really high up.
Off we go. Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
As one with wind and cloud.
Into the wind.
Teamwork is strength!
Lay to bed. Quietly now.
Witness my words.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Busted. Game's up.
That's gonna hurt in the morning. Everybody stand!
Transfixed.
This is the final stretch. We just need to climb up, and we'll be there. Nothing to it.
Easy for you to say.
This must be the entrance the Pyro Archon told us about. The one ripped open by the Abyss.
Yes. There's something in the depths of this place that feels familiar, yet also foreign.
We actually... Okay, Paimon just needs to psych herself... Hey! You don't have to drag Paimon! You're pulling too hard!
Looks like we made it. This is the Night Kingdom. Ah, it looks so... That overflow of energy is probably what...
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world no longer...
Paimon's more worried...
Do you see that patch of light on the ground?
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there?
Just like I said, our real world... If this was the real world, we'd have to climb our way back up to the entrance.
That's it? Right.
So that means all we need to do is find...
Exactly. This light is streaming in from the real world.
The terrain looks difficult. Yeah, these floating black...
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power. Be careful.
Ghost! A talking ghost!
Calm down, I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped Vichama, right? Yes, I'm Vichama's friend, Malco. I was completely lost to this realm until I sensed... It's like it was seeking me out, attempting... I'm sorry, I can only...
No, we should be the ones apologizing. If the Spirit Speaker Stone hadn't become corrupted, but we had to destroy it. Otherwise, Vichama and his tribe would have been in...
Of course. Thank you for protecting him. I never... Under the power of the stone, it felt like our souls were... Turns out even our...
Whether in triumph...
Exactly. That may not... You're looking for a young girl from... I'd like to help her while I'm still in the... Be careful. This place...
Paimon didn't realize it had gotten this bad.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment.
Ouch!
Come back here. You can't go wandering off. It's too... Stick close to me. My power will be able to ward off attacks for the time being. We won't be able to keep this up. Let's try another route. This way. Not good. More monsters.
We shouldn't waste our time on them.
Strike. Laid to bed.
Teamwork is true!
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
Did you hear that? What? Never mind. It was probably...
Don't scare Paimon like...
I heard it too. It was...
What did it say?
It doesn't matter. It certainly doesn't harm...
Paimon just heard it too! Let's keep going. Paimon wants to get out of this place!
Kachina! Alani? You made it! Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of these monsters. Good idea. Let's go! Let her rip! Here comes the catch. Let's light it up!
As one with wind and cloud.
This is where you fall. Transfixed.
You're here. You're finally here. Thank you so much. That monster can appear from anywhere. The YUP's power helped.
Had a girl.
Should we start heading back then?
Actually, I can't.
That was the Pyro Arc.
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles. You can think of them like there are countless proxies scattered around the Night Kingdom. But if a proxy were to become...
Judging by the current... Still, we can't just leave the YUP to suffer. It's protected.
I agree. Getting rid of the monster might
Kachina? What's wrong?
Nothing. Just a... Maybe we really should... No, I'm fine. Just up ahead.
Listen to me, Kachina. We'll come with... You don't have anything to prove either. It's okay if you read...
All right.
We've already come all this...
Let's go.
I'll stay here and try to stall the Abyss monster.
All by yourself?
It's all right. I don't have much time, so go.
Thank you. You're a true hero.
No.
Does your head still hurt? Let me help you walk.
I'm fine.
Take it easy.
YUP? YUP! I'm back! My friends and I are here to heal you. YUP, can you hear?
So we were right. The contamination is already too severe. Alright, get ready, everyone. Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place.
Careful. We've got company.
Already?
You really think that puny soul could slow me down? Courage in the face of futility is pure folly. He tried to get in my... He would have dispersed... You may have defeated others of my kind in the past, but underestimate... No. The power of the Abyss is intoxicating. I thought this naive little girl was an exception, but it turns out that is the ancient... The Pyro... Don't believe me? Then ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure, while you, Kachina...
Kachina! Give me your hand. Feel that?
Thanks, Moalani. Because I'm not a...
You're right. Maybe comforting ideals do, but you also couldn't be more...
What?
The courage we have to stand before you and not back... The power lies not in the ideal itself, but in our commitment to upholding that ideal, and in our decision to stand together and fight!
Well said!
Let's go, Kachina. It shouldn't take more than 2 of us to handle an enemy like this.
Sorry in advance, but you...
There aren't many in Natland who...
Bargain way! Let's shred, Starkey! Oh! Right here! Drilling down!
laid bare.
We won! We actually won!
That's what he gets for underestimating me.
Fantastic work, Kachina! Absolutely fantastic! This makes me so... I'm happy too, Mualani. Together we really are unstoppable!
Huh? My ancient name is...
It's probably a
Wait.
That was a bold move, diving headfirst into the fire to save your friend, especially in a place so overrun. Still, seeing you pull it off, everything you said was exactly right. As isolated individuals, it took years' worth of scars and lots of unnecessary... The Pyro Archon's plan will unite us as one. Only then will we have the power to defeat the... Tupac, a warrior from the people of the Springs. I fought against the Abyss during the Invasion 5...
I've heard that name before. You were the giant who saved all of Natlan.
Since you were able to awaken my words from your ancient name, under the name Umoja, you shall unite. As long as blood, its blaze will, even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
What's wrong?
So that's what happened.
What do you mean? Did you just
500 years ago, they foresaw the very crisis we're facing now. Efforts to save Natlands.
We can go over the details once we get back. I know bits and pieces, but I had no idea Mualani was also part of the plan.
This sounds like something that's going to need a lot of explaining. Let's focus on saving the Wyab first. Okay, that should be enough.
I hear your voice, Kachina.
Great. Well then, I'm afraid it's time to say good. I'll keep searching with the...
You are all...
Huh?
You are all your ancient. Focus on the story of your ancient... It gladdens me to see the Pyro Archon's plan. Go now, my children.
I know we've never met before, Wyab, but thank you for encouraging Kachina.
Whoa! What's going on?
We're out of time. It's the power of the Abyss. Quick, we need to run!
It's a Sealy! The Sealy...
You've done well. Now come home.
We're back! The Pyro Archon. But she's not here. Yeah, didn't she say she's still in the speaker's chamber? What we saw in the Night Kingdom was just her. So you're saying every great display of power.
You must feel terrible, Kachina. Let's get back to the stadium. The Pyro...
I recommend getting a full checkup. Just to make...
Paimon feels okay. What about you, Traveler? Right. You always seem to do pretty well against the Abyss. Let's get going. We need to share what we learned in the Night Kingdom. Right. I'll let her explain every move we make from here on out will decide Natlan's ultimate fate. There's a lot less.
It's good to see you all here in one piece. I know you must have a lot of...
Thank goodness you made it back. I came... Take a seat, everybody. All right. That should do it for now. But I have to say, though...
He always has been special, like...
Given the current situation, that a bit...
Of course. I still have patients to see, so I'll head out.
Thank you, Koichi.
All right. Just give it time.
Yeah.
All right. There's so much to discuss, I don't even know where to begin. I'll get straight to the point. Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible...
Huh? No.
That's right. Our looming
Mulan told us
500 years ago. All the nations, unlike the other nations, Natlan never had stable and deep-rooted ley lines, so we suffered the worst of the invasion. The battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long and brutal. In the end, even then, and still, this...
I'd never have guessed.
The problems plaguing the Night Kingdom are all the more complicated. Immediately after the war, our that at that time, our civilization was dying. If we didn't bring the nation back together, it would be foolish. So, the Archon had a long and involved discussion with the heroes of each tribe.
So that's what happened. After finding Kachina, I encountered a strange figure who gave me... Since the plan was mentioned in those memories, but there's still something I don't understand. Those memories showed me the Pyro Archon...
Huh? But that doesn't make any sense! The Pyro Archon is supposed to be...
That's right. The hardest thing for humans to overcome has always been time. A god can extend a human's life by using a certain amount of divine power. But, as we all know, Natlan doesn't have gods like that. A human life is like a flame destined to be extinguished. Only by dying before my time could I have...
So, in other words, this is your second...
Yes. We only managed to defeat the Abyss all those years ago because if the Natlan of the future was to have a fighting chance, the Pyro Archons that came after the war had to rebuild the decimated tribes. The goal was to reunite the people and restore the strength. Once a tribe, the Chosen would then stay.
So that means...
That's right. After your adventure in the night...
So in other words, you always knew who the Wyatt were going to pick from each tribe?
Yes. According to the plan, each tribe was supposed to have been fully... The 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient names from 500 years ago. Once again, it comes...
Just like how the...
Exactly. It's just another... If we want to unblock that information from being passed on, my presence alone isn't enough. The ancient name-bearer must establish a greater connection. So, I've tried. Currently, Shalonen of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Scions of the Canopy, and Iansan of the Collective of Plenty have all been acknowledged by their... During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your Waya Mualani. In the process, you gained the memories stored within your...
But we have less than a year!
Yes, but we have no choice. We cannot start the plan until all the... That's also why I haven't been able to take action despite...
But if you knew this whole time, why didn't you...
Perhaps, but the opposite. Just like your determination...
So I suppose you're not going to tell us who the
That's right. Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them beforehand will only hinder their development. I can only trust in the judgment. I have never believed I could solve this crisis alone. In fact, Natlan's salvation lies not... You're quite perceptive, aren't you?
Huh? Oh, right! All this...
Even though I sacrificed my power, I still needed a contingency After all, I was the one who allowed you to take that risk. And Mualani has an important role to play in addition to their sentimental value, the items I...
Fuel?
Yes. The stories embodied by those items are certainly important. But there's an... Over time, they became imbued with a certain amount of contending fire. On their own, each item's power is limited. But together, they're combined. By burning those items, I was able to activate the contending fire stored within them to open the... It was a rather crude approach, so all their power was depleted in an instant, as you can see.
But weren't they all precious treasures? What?
That's exactly why I dragged you all here.
You have nothing to be sorry for. And then, besides, if they knew those items helped save...
Even when you put it that way...
There's the people and the events of the... If you still have regret, your deeds will become new...
Well, we...
Now that Kachina... And we could all use the rest. Try not to let it get... All right.
When I was young, I used to sit by the hot springs and listen to... They attract people from all walks of life. Friends come easy here, no matter what tribe you're from. The people of the springs have never claimed the hot springs as their own private property. They are there to bring all It's been really nice, seeing the children of my tribe get older. It's helped me gradually... I've witnessed their energy, their determination. Even when they... I'm certain Mualani will become a great warrior when she grows up. One day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children. So, you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
Our nation is engulfed in darkness. Our tribes stand divided, and yet you promise the Abyss is a cunning enemy. One that I face. My rage will never know absolution, and my power will no longer aid you in victory. But you came to me because you knew you could convince me with just a... I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Just remember, otherwise rest assured, I'll find a way. For Natlan.
So, you're gonna head 500 years in the future to serve as the Pyro Archon? But what about the you from right now?
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. We will do everything we can to rebuild even across time. We will all do our part to fight for—
Yeah, Mom's right. Oh, seriously though, Dad—
I imagine— Just remember, no matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
I'll come find you one day. I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something. There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it. So, don't forget about me.
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Natlan!
No one fights alone. The rules are my legacy. They shall grant—
War forged the 6 tribes, taught us how to fight.
Who?
We are the inheritors of those who grew alongside those who forged our own. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
You here for the victory feast too?
Oh, no. I knew Chaska would be here, so I just came to— It's not that I don't—
Ah, well, you two—
She didn't cause any trouble.
Yeah, she was super helpful. She can—
That's good.
Is there a reason you asked?
Maybe it seemed her impulse to—
So, what you're saying is—
Okay, so maybe it sounds a little stupid, but it works pretty well. It helps her keep her cool for a little while. Anyway, I'm just—
What? Do you really—
No way. Just— I appreciate the Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
Huh. Who would have thought there was a deeper reason behind their arguing? In the end, it's all the
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Kachina! Woohoo!
Well done, Kachina. Thank you, everyone.
I always knew you could do it. With so much potential at your age, you have a great future ahead.
You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't know you were the first person to abandon your team.
I had no choice. My friend invited me.
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to get—
I wasn't. I swear. When he insisted on repaying the—
But the fact of the matter—
I'm really sorry, Kachina. It was wrong of us to abandon you like that.
It's amazing that you still made it all the way through to the Night Warden War.
So, what about—
Our team captain drank too much the night before the competition and turned up late to the stadium on the day.
Serves you all right.
All right. There's no need to be like that, Uncle Pakal. Dear friends, firstly, I'm grateful to my friends, this traveler and his companion Paimon. They've agreed to let me. And let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Ayan-san. They all helped the They too deserve to be called our heroes. So, please give another.
Well said!
I'll drink to that.
How does it feel being a hero, Kachina?
To be honest...
Well, you better get used to it! Next up, undefeated champion!
Hey, please...
Ah, you're here. Have some fruit juice.
How did
you look like you've still got questions. Ask away. Because the thought of telling you could just as easily point out that everything in this world would come to an end eventually. Imagine if I couldn't make. Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included. The plan could still work without them. Or, of course, without me. But since I was the one who came up...
Paimon suddenly remembered...
Yes, it was. From what I've been able to piece together, I can conclude with she played an... Still, it was an impressive... You feel lost. This is a war. And there can be no war without loss. The people of Natlan look to me as their...
Yeah!
I suppose, even if the future ends in destruction. And it's precise... This is a pivotal moment. Well, 3, to be precise. There's one further hero who I'm hoping to get on my side. Whatever. Your resistance to the corrupting power of the Abyss is truly remarkable. It would if you agree to join us, you will not only gain my full support in your journey, but I will...
Ancient names can be...
They can. Several strict conditions must be met, but if they couldn't be forged at all, then the number of them in circulation would have long... Possessing an ancient name would mean that your adventures in Natlan are recorded in full. Your stories would be remembered by our people for all the years. The Ode of Resurrection may have temporarily lost its power, but still. Take this as my personal guarantee that just like in the Night Kingdom, I will be there for you. That is a promise I will fulfill at all costs. This nation always honors...
Yeah, we can't just ignore this...
Wonderful. Then I'll reach out to Shilonen right away. She's the one who will forge... We've never forged an ancient...
My lord, we've received word that the Pyro Archon has lost much of her power. Although your injury complicates things...
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. I have never taken advantage. As for you, I must confess,
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have... You don't have much time, and...
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be. You... heard something from here. Did...
Add Astra. Thank
Thank you for coming.
Overruled.
Time to go.
Yeah. I'm going in. Busted. Laid bare. Game's up. Fun's over. Everybody stand! Everlasting as the moon! Transfixed!
Fallen leaves. Adorn.
Let's light it up! Gotcha!
Laid bare.
Quietly now. Teamwork is dreamwork! Things are about to get dicey.
Winning strategy.